two kinds of bizarre jobs in this world. One is the job that is so bizarre that it's epic, or there's the job that's so bizarre it's gross. When it comes to careers, we always aim for epic, but sometimes fall short to gross for the sake of a paycheck. Panda fluffer. At first glance, you might think that a panda fluffer is someone who plays with panda bears and fluffs up their fur so they stay as cute as can be. Well, that isn't quite the case. The true job of a panda fluffer is to get the pandas ready to mate. Duties include giving the panda a form of Viagra, as well as to arouse a male panda for the purpose of semen collection. Not only are pandas too lazy to really procreate, they also have performance anxiety, so humans have intervened to try to save pandas from extinction. Panda breeding centers are growing around the world, thus increasing demands for panda fluffers. Roadkill collector. We've all seen our fair share of dead animal carcasses on the road. While we think that the police take away the dead body, or worse, other creatures take the carcass away for food, there's actually a special job for collecting roadkill. The job of roadkill collector requires wearing suits and using special tools to collect the dead animal as safely and quickly as possible. Some roadkill collectors get paid per animal, or they earn a regular salary that ranges anywhere from $40,000 to over $70,000 per year. Bicycle fisher. In Amsterdam, traveling by bicycle is the most popular mode of transit. The city has over 165 canals that run through the town, resulting in 12,000 to 15,000 bikes that end up in the water. Whether it was an accident or intentional, the city of Amsterdam now has to employ people to get the bikes out of the canals, as they'll mess up with the flow of water if the bikes pile up. It is even said that there are more bikes in the canal than there are people in the city. ELECTRO-SHOCK givers. If you find yourself in Mexico enjoying an evening of drinking and you want to improve your buzz, why not stop a man on the street carrying around CARETAKERs? These little devices are battery operated and deliver an electric shock for $2 to $4 per jolt. The idea behind toques is that it enhances the buzzed feeling you get after drinking. If you're skeptical about whether or not to give it a shot, the Backstreet Boys got a jolt on live Mexican television and seemed to enjoy themselves. Professional cure. Ever wanted to get paid to stand around and do nothing? Or are you okay with waiting in line for several hours or even several days? Demand is high these days for professional cures, otherwise known as people who are willing to stand in line on behalf of people who pay for their services. You can get paid anywhere between $10 to $50 an hour during peak periods like Black Friday or major openings around the world. Professional mourner. If you know someone who has died and didn't know a lot of people or have many friends in their life, then you might need to hire some professional mourners. The goal behind hiring professional mourners is to create a more mournful atmosphere and to drum up attendance for the funeral and wake, also known as making the deceased person seem more popular than they actually were. The practice dates back to 1877, and there's even a company specializing in this bizarre job in England called Rent-A-Mourner. Sleeper. If you find yourself sleeping on the job on a regular basis, perhaps your real-life calling is to be a professional sleeper. There are actually several different ways that you can work in this bizarre job field. First, you can work in the medical field, testing anything out from sleep drugs, sleep apnea machines, and machines to help people get a better night's rest. Another way is to be a professional sleeper that is hired by hotel companies and be willing to spend nearly a month in a hotel testing out different rooms and then writing down the experience so that hotels can improve the quality of their rooms and services. Elephant dresser. In countries like India, South Korea, and China, elephants are more than just zoo displays and circus animals. Instead, they are seen as godlike creatures who should be treated with the utmost respect and are regularly honored through parades and special ceremonies. However, elephants just can't attend these special events in their birthday suit, so professional elephant dressers will be hired to decorate and make the elephant look as splendid as they can be with luxurious fabrics, jewels, and headdresses. Body farm caretaker. Body farms have been gaining popularity in recent years due to the dark nature of their work. A body farm tracks the decomposition of bodies and records them for medical and scientific purposes. In fact, numerous people are now willing to donate their bodies to body farms in lieu of being buried or cremated. If this fascinates you, but you're not a forensic scientist, fear not, as you can still be a body farm caretaker. This job requires you to do all the dirty work, including taking care of the bodies and removing extra elements that may get in the way of the forensic scientist's studies. Ostrich babysitter. If you find yourself fond of birds, more specifically ostriches, then being an ostrich babysitter just might be the career you're looking for. What an ostrich babysitter does is watch over the ostrich babies and make sure they don't die by pecking each other to death. There's also the part about having to protect them from wild animals who may see the babies as potential tasty snacks. But keep in mind that ostriches are aggressive creatures, so it may not be the ideal job to do while just checking out listening to music. Well folks, that's our video. Are you ready to sign up for any of these jobs? Let us know which one was your favorite in the comments down below. And while you're here, check out these other awesome videos and subscribe to The Richest for more awesome content all the time. Bye!